Someone will treat you bad, yeah, when you allow yourself. Respectfully, fuck you. Sometimes live with a bang. I'm back again with another episode of the POV, the podcast that you love, the podcast that gives you reality, gives you things that happen in real life, so that you sit down and think about your life very well and make decisions based on people's stories. You understand? My name is Aneke Adepa, and I'm always going to be your favorite host for this podcast. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and then share. Please share the link. Share the link. Share the link. Okay, give people access to this premium content. All right. Okay, so we're gonna get straight into the first segment, which is the Let's Do. I basically pick stuff from X or any other platform in social media, and then we go through them. If there's something we need to say about it, we definitely say it. I say mine here, you say yours in the comment section. So let's get straight into this one. This one says, "What's your first reality check after getting married?" What's your first reality check after getting married? Now, before I go through this thread, okay, let's make this clear. I have said here countless times that me, Aneke Adepa Ando, I am not married. I am not a counselor, nor am I a therapist. So whatever I say is based on what I think, my personal opinion. You understand? Because I remember I posted a video where I said, if they wanted to, they would. And so there's no human being in this world, whether man or woman, that would say that they don't have time for their partner. They don't have 1 minute to say, babe, how are you doing? I'm going to be very busy today, so I'll reach out later. And someone came into my comments and said, the one that is giving that advice, no, Jimmy, is she married? Like, really? You want to show how uncouth you are under my comment section? Really? But that being said, I actually did a whole video addressing that issue. I posted it, and in 2 minutes I deleted it because you know what? I thought about it and said, this person doesn't need me. I don't need, no, this energy is not good for me. You understand? So I'm making this disclaimer just so someone like that will not come and display their quote unquote stupidity under my comment section. And so let's get straight into this the thread. It says, what is your first reality check after getting married? Now this one says, it was one particular night. It was just us at home, no kids yet. There was no light at home and it was already midnight. While we were fast asleep, my wife woke me up and said she heard sounds from the kitchen. It's from your dream. Don't worry. Sleep, baby. Sleep. I said while I adjusted my pillow to continue sleeping. Tolu, I heard it again. She whispered to me as she woke me up one more time. Before I could reply, me self can't hear sound from kitchen like say person fall stainless steel plate for ground. Normally when it happens before, I would just use wrapper wrap myself and start covering the house with the blood of Jesus. Nothing can make me move from the bed. This time around, it was different. As I heard the sound, she used her eye to tell me, you see what I was saying? Me self don't nod head in reply. Tell him say, shh. I want to finish this story. I didn't know what to do. I can't sleep because it's disturbing my wife. I can't even go because what if saying that evil spirits, I can't disturb them? Go and check. My wife whispered again. See waiting head of house the sofa. Back then, it was my father that handled all these issues. Buckets can fall outside the house by 3 a.m. and my father will get up and go outside to check what or who fell it. So I don't finally reach this stage. Let's just sleep. It's probably breeze, I told her. But breeze is not blowing and there's heat. Pram, spoon fell again in the kitchen. I looked at my wife. She looked at me. I looked at my wife again. She was very afraid. I knew right there and then I had to be a man and make her know she's safe. I vowed to protect her and she was. It's my responsibility. Okay, this is long. So I told her shh again and then said, I'm coming. I tiptoed like a man to my wardrobe. Brought out some few stuff, wore my trousers and polo, put on my Nokia torchlight, then opened the door slowly, like a man. I looked at her one more time and then nodded my head into the darkness and into the kitchen. I reached and another plate fell in front of me again. My soul left my body, but I stood, my legs shaking as a man. Then I saw two rats run out of where we keep our plates into their hole. I turned the torch towards the plate and another ran too, falling another spoon in the process. I laughed at myself. My soul laughed too as well. I proudly arranged the spoons and plates, walked to the parlor and made sure everywhere was locked properly, then went back to our room. You people think head of family is all about I'm the head of the family. Share. Babe, who was that? My wife is still afraid. I laughed. Don't mind these rats, Jerry. I'll buy their poison tomorrow. I said while removing my polo trousers and anointing oil, Bible, Holy Ghost water, and chaplet from my pocket. Of course, of course. That was when you would know. I mean, this was the only thing that was written there. So I don't yeah. This was the only thing that was written there. Now, this thread did not thread for me. Not at all. I need to go back and look for another thread for this episode. Okay. It's firmly close to what I was doing before. This thread says, when did you realize you married the wrong partner? Okay, so it's fairly close. I realized that I was hiding good news from her because I knew she would make me feel bad about it. I hope she was going to grow up and stop being selfish and childish. She never did. Damn. How would you, marrying the wrong person? How do you even know the person is the wrong person? That's the thing. This post made me think of a quote by Robin Williams. I used to think the worst thing in life was to end up all alone. It's not. The worst thing in life is to end up with the people that make you feel alone. Damn. Not married, but together for years. Got diagnosed with cancer and she kind of shut off. She then decided to leave several months later. At an appointment, I was officially 1 year clear, which is a milestone. I realized I was alone through a lot of it. She never wanted anything to do with it. Was a revelation to myself that the relationship breakdown wasn't all because of me. Got my 3 year test this weekend, blood test and scan. It is current girlfriend is driving me and then taking me out to lunch afterwards. Hell of an upgrade. Obviously, hell of an upgrade. When he was messaging a side chick on our wedding day, and boy, did it go sideways from there. Hey! Wedding day. Nah, this one day you may have seen the signs. You just wanted to be married so bad. Unless me, I'm mad. But hey, one day I realized I had become a smaller version of myself. Oh, Charlie. This whole idea of marrying and losing yourself is something that really happens. So it's not even a joke. It really, really happens. When I was home from the ER after being diagnosed with a severe lung disorder, and she immediately left me with a kid so she could go out drinking with friends. Her exact words were, I need you to make them dinner. I'm running late to meet up with everyone. Wow. The thread, the topic is, when did you realize you married the wrong person? Wow. 6 months after our wedding, when I found out about the emotional, he says only emotional, but pretty sure it was physical too, affair through text message. He said he has sent his affair partner screenshots of my text to him, in which I was begging him to talk to me and tell me what was wrong. They both proceeded to make fun of my desperation to fix my marriage. And his affair partner said something along the line of poor valiance. She doesn't know anything and keeps begging you for attention and affection. The moment I read those words, I realized how big of a mistake I made. Hey, Charlie. You see, it's, I don't know the way, the idea will say the one person that you trust to respect you across board disrespects you with their side piece. Like, aish. Engaged, not quite married yet. When I had been on mandatory bed rest and caring for our infant son after having emergency surgery for nearly bleeding to death after a miscarriage, and he came home from work and looked me dead in the face and said, why aren't the fucking dishes done? Why aren't the fucking dishes done? Called my mom the next morning and told her I was leaving. hightailed it out of there 2 weeks later. 2 weeks wache. 2 weeks was too long. 2 weeks was too long. Hey. So I've said this before. People marry weapons formed against them and they don't know. People marry weapons formed against them and they don't know. Hey, Holy Spirit, protect me. Cover me. God forbid that I will end up with someone that turns out to be the weapon formed against me. I don't know, but I hope that God, because me, I hear me, whoa. I hear me, because wow. Hey, God. And let's get into the tales and confessions back. I'm going to take a 10. When I come back, we're going to deal with the real life stories. I'll be right back. If they posted it on social media, then they made it our business. And since they made it our business, we're going to make it our business. Of course we are. Now, if you're here for the first time for the Tales and Confessions part, brace yourself. Get yourself a popcorn with a glass of wine. No, glass right is too small. A bottle of wine. And let's unveil these things together. Okay. All right. So this one says.
Let's have it.
POV, my message is very short, but I really need you to help me out. I'm in the first year in the tertiary, College of Education, and I'm in love with this lady that keeps turning me down. Yet, I feel like there's a way out with her, despite the fact that she keeps telling me she doesn't love me. Yet, we are closer than all other guys that woo her. What do I love? Because I love her very much. I really need you to talk with this lady because damn, I'm madly in love with her. Hey, my dear, let me tell you the truth. Sometimes when somebody tells you a million times that I don't want you, that is your sign. Because if you destroy whatever friendship you have with her and turn it into a relationship based on how you're feeling, you may not enjoy the relationship. Some people are just meant to be friends. And that is what I think we don't get. It's not everybody that comes into our life that we end up in relationships with. Let's get that clear. For all you know, your relationship with this girl is basically supposed to be platonic. But you're following your feelings and probably your meta that is happening between your pants. My dear, look at it from the angle where, what if she doesn't really love you? What if it is you pushing fairy tales? And if you push, and she also goes to hit a wall with somebody that doesn't love her, she'll come back and use you as rebound. And tomorrow you say she used you. Do you get me? So look at it from the angle where she may actually not like you. Okay? All right.
Let's have it.
My girlfriend is in SHS 3, so she'll be writing this year. Nowadays, she has not been chatting me, and I asked her why. She said she's a little busy with learning, so I should give her some time. So I agreed. Recently, I saw her on TikTok. She's been posting videos, but she does not text me, but she's on all the time. POV, do you think I should ask her why she's not texting me, but she has been coming online? Because listen, I just think sometimes somebody must not tell you that you're not important to them. Because you see, the time that she's using to be on TikTok, she could use that time to text you. If she claims that she's a little busy getting ready for WASI. I don't know, maybe I've not even finished writing the WASI because this may have come in a while now. As I've explained here, when your story comes, it doesn't mean I'll be able to read it immediately because the stories are a lot and they're in line, right? Yeah. But my dear, look at it from maybe she's also fed up with you. Maybe baby so Phyllis say you are not a class again. But I also believe in communication, as I say every day. So try and then, speak to her and see where her head is at, okay? When she gets aggressive about it, just know that something fishy is happening somewhere, okay?
Let's have it.
Hello, POV. I'm a guy of 29 years of age and I've been single for 4 years now. Way back in 2017, I was in a relationship with a lady who was my all. I did everything a guy can do for a lady to be happy, but yet still it all turned around when I introduced my girlfriend to my best friend. My girlfriend would always complain to me not picking her calls, but she really knows I will be at work as at that time. Fast forward. In 2021, I caught my girlfriend and my best friend on need doing the D. Damn. In fact, I was really broken till now. I have not dated again. POV. Not that I'm scared though, but who will? Please, I need your help because being single too is not easy. I think you need to let go, okay? Because the fact that it's still lingering in your head is probably why you're not giving yourself the chance to meet other people. Or probably you met other people, but you still had it in your head that, well, my best friend and my girlie did me dirty. So what shows that this girl will not do the same thing? Right? So just try and heal, because I think if you don't heal and you move on or you move forward, it crashes. So you spent time, outside a relationship. And I think we a lot of the time try to confuse ourselves with healing and not being in a relationship for a long time. The fact that you've not been in a relationship for a long time does not mean that you've healed. Probably you were detaching yourself from relationships, but doesn't mean that you've healed. You need to face whatever happened to you, face someone like this, right? And then break it down and understand that this wasn't your fault in any way. Do you get it? And then you start your healing process, and from there, you can actually make new friends and try to move on with your life, okay? Yeah. I mean, one of the things that people find it difficult to do now is healing. And it's not even an easy thing. It's not a joke, really. It's not.
Let's have it.
Hi, POV. Please keep me anonymous. I'm a girl of 21 years. I'm in my second year in KNUST. So I met this guy first year, second semester. We became friends for some time and then later proposed, and I accepted it because I was single. Everything was okay and I really love him. We are 6 months in. One day I posted something about Fanties on my WhatsApp status, and he was like, he just remembered what his mom said about Fanties. I was curious, so I asked him, and he said his mom doesn't like Fanties due to some personal reasons, which I would like to keep it confidential. So I asked him if he wants us to break up, but he said he doesn't know. He's confused and he doesn't want to lose me. So he will ask his mom about it if she still holds grudges against Fantas. But if she does, we'll have no option than to break up because he doesn't want any future disappointments. POV. My boyfriend changed all of a sudden. He wasn't texting and calling. I was very scared of losing him because of my tribe. I forgot to add this. He moved out of the country, so it was a distance relationship. I asked him why he has changed, and he said this my tribe issue is giving him a headache. Fast forward. We broke up. I cried and begged for this guy, but he said he's sorry. You have to make the right decision for the two of us. Rubbish. 2 weeks later, he came back. I asked him if his mom has now accepted him to date or marry Fantas. He said he hasn't said anything about it. But we'll be fine, so I shouldn't worry. Nah, you are capping. You are capping. No, you must be joking. This guy is not serious. Unless I'm reading the wrong thing. Eh? Well, everything came back to normal and I was enjoying my relationship. Just recently, after my paper, I met this guy on my way to the hostel. We became friends and asked if I have a boyfriend. I said yes because I really love him and I'm not ready to cheat on him. He asked me out one evening and I went. During our conversation, he was asking about my boyfriend's name. how we met and stuff. I started talking about him and he realized he knows him. They even attended the same SHS and they even used to chat. He wanted to confirm if he's the guy I'm talking about. So he went to his WhatsApp to show me his DP. POV, to my surprise, my boyfriend has uploaded a picture of him and a certain lady as his DP. But on my WhatsApp, there's no picture on his DP. Wahala. I was very shocked and disappointed, but I pretended as I was okay. I feel like he's hiding something from me. You feel? That wasn't a confirmation? He has a serious girlfriend, which is not me. POV. A lot is going on through my mind. Should I ask him about it? Should I break up with him, or I should forget about it and move on with him? Please help me. I don't want to lose him too because I really love him. But I don't want a situation where I'll be wasting my time and be like a fool at the end. What should I do? Madam, as you said, you don't want to waste your time. And really, you know why? You see, I was shouting that this guy was capping. Because see, nobody would just wake up, go and come back and tell you that after telling you that it's giving me a headache and it's stressing me, it will be fine, so forget it. Nah, that's not possible. Like, it's not possible. I don't know if you can take the picture or the guy took a picture or something because you need evidence. You need evidence. You need that fucking evidence to show him that, listen, I met someone bragging of my boyfriend to that person. And at the end of the day, he wanted to confirm if it was you. And this is what I saw. But on me, my phone, your DP is blank. My dear, don't allow yourself to be, used and wasted and you know what. Do you get me? So find answers to your question, especially when he's not in the country. Even when he's cheating, you find it difficult to know. So you need to ask questions. And for me, if I was in that position, I think I would have doubts for that relationship. And when you start having doubts for your relationship, especially when cheating is lingering around it, it's difficult to actually resurrect that relationship back to what it was. Okay.
Let's have it.
Hi, please help me with something. I'm a level 200 student at Legon, having a boyfriend who is my colleague, but unfortunately, I'm a year older than him, and it bothers me sometimes. My boyfriend is everything a lady would want in her man. I really love him, and he loves me too. We've been together for years now. Recently, a guy who happens to be older than me approached and told me he's interested in me and would like to have me as his girlfriend. I was actually crushing on him the first day I met him, but we had no conversation at the time. He managed to get my number and we started vibing. I started falling for the man and he liked me too, but unfortunately, he was also in a relationship with someone but not married. We started meeting and we started kissing often. I later realized I was betraying my boyfriend and asked the man to stop meeting and doing things, but we can still be friends. Really, they play. He said he was willing to break up with his girlfriend because he didn't really love her and that he loved me before he started seeing her. This guy gives me money sometimes because he works, but my boyfriend isn't. I love the man and my boyfriend at the same time, but I have to choose one of them. So there was this time I visited the guy and we almost had sex, but it didn't happen because I was scared and I thought of my boyfriend and stopped. The thing kept haunting me day in, day out, and I decided to tell my boyfriend about what I had done. I couldn't muster the courage to tell him, but he could. He took my phone without my knowledge one time and found out about everything when we were together. This guy said nothing and even had sex with me. It was after some weeks I decided to let the cat out of the bag, but he said he knew everything and wanted me to open up on my own. He forgave me and we're happy. But sometimes I feel he's up to something and this other guy too pops up sometimes and I feel I owe him for the things he used to do for me and I sometimes feel like breaking up with my boyfriend for the other guy. Please, I need your advice. That is a lot. That is a lot, really. First of all, I have said it over and over again. Age is, for me, except the person is a minor. But if the person is not a minor, I don't think age is a problem for me. I may have an age bracket where I want to deal with. I don't want an overly grown man or someone who is overly older than me. And I don't want someone who is overly younger than me. You understand? But then again, so I would say that the age thing is not really a matter for me. My problem here is how you were able to crush on somebody and make a move on that crushing whilst in a relationship with someone you claimed was a good guy, with someone you claimed every girl would want to be with. Yeah. Why? Why? Charlie, I no go fit help you. You see this matter you bring it, I no go fit help you because you fuck up. You fuck up big time. Let me tell you something. The boys nowadays know, and I've seen this in my comment section a lot of the time. When a girl, cheats on a man, and they know, they are showing things, and to see that plan that you think that he has, he definitely may have a plan. Because men have said it over. My boss is here. See, they have a plan. No, she share another girl on the side to make a wife. Listen, and I've heard it over and over and over again. Men do not forgive cheating girls. Men do not forgive cheating girls. No digum. I recently even saw it under one post like that one creator did, where it was like the men expect that when they cheat, women will forgive them. But when women cheat, they will never forgive them. And then one lady said because the men have high standards and women don't. And so we accept anything that comes to us. My dear, I don't know what you would do, but you see your man that you cheated on, me, I have a feeling that he's just chopping you clean mouth. Right now, he doesn't love you again. He just uses your chew, say, That's what I think is happening. So I don't know what you're going to do. And I don't know how I'm going to help you with this. But you fucked up big time. And the other guy, I don't know what to say about that one. I don't know. This is your matter. It has over me. So let me leave it to the comment section, okay? But beware that the men will give it to you. That one, they will give it to you. So that one, they.
Let's have it.
Let's do another one. Hi, POV, please. I'm a lady of 23 years who is in search of love. I've never experienced a genuine love after I broke up with my first boyfriend. Straightforward. I have this habit of having sex on a first date because I usually feel they love me as I love them, because we mostly takes like 3 to 4 months as talking. Let me ask this question to the guys. And I think I've even heard answers to this question. So let me ask. Okay. Does it matter how long it takes to sleep with a girl? Whether first date, 3 months, 5 months, does it matter to guys? Because there was even a movie where Majid Michel was chasing a girl and the girl was doing tough time. I mean, it wasn't tough time, but the girl had her standards and then was like, I would only have sex with a man I marry. And Majid Michel literally married the girl just to be able to fuck her. Yeah, it was a movie though. So does it matter for guys, how long it takes to be able to bag a woman. And do you make your decisions on loving the person after you've been able to, do your thing? Or sometimes you love the person before sleeping with the person. Like, I really need answers to this, guys. Let me know what you think about this. But my dear, the love, dear, we are all trying to find some, okay? So take your time and try to get to know somebody, sorry. And then, but you see, your concept of sleeping with somebody on a first date, one day I'm comfortable to choose kelele. I'm comfortable to choose kelele. That's the thing. Okay.
Let's have it.
I'm a girl of 24 years and I started dating my boyfriend in January this year. This guy does call. He said he prefers text than calls. I agreed, but then if I text him, he takes long to reply my messages. But this guy is always online. But then I got pregnant for him and I aborted the child because I'm a student and I'm not ready for that. Now he's giving me attitude. What should I do? Block him. Block him because he will waste your time. He's gotten what he wanted. Block him and focus on yourself, okay? Yeah.
Let's have it.
Please share my story for me. It really needs urgent attention. I think, why is everybody needing urgent attention? When I said here, the urgent attention, it will take a while. I'm a 20-year-old girl who completed SHS last 2 years. I'm staying with my cousin and helping him run his business. I always make losses. I don't know how it happens. He always forgives me and gives me another chance to continue the business. But still, around January, he traveled and I'm the only person managing the business. He left me around 10,000 GH before he left, but all the money is missing. I add all my savings to the business money, but I still run losses. I did all I could to stop it, but it continues. Now, there's this old man who has been worrying me that he's interested in me. Today, I asked him to help me to borrow me 9,000 so I could use it to sort my uncle before he finds out. Then I stop this work and search for another one. But he wants to sleep with me before he can help me. Please, I need your opinion whether I should give in and get the money. He wants us to meet today. I really need the money too, but I don't want to sleep with another one's husband. Please share my story and let your viewers advise me. Hey, please help me share my story, and if someone can help me too. I've been depressed for a long time and my life is a mess. Not everybody is a business person. Like, not everybody is, and it's sad. 9,000 should be warm. But Charlie, baby girl, I can't answer for you, okay? Because I've come to realize something. I remember one girl stated here that, like, on a story that she has twins and one is sick and someone gave her a job to come and do some talking to clients and sending nudes, and I said it wasn't advisable for her. And then on Snapchat Spotlight, I got attacked for saying she shouldn't do it. And then people were telling me that if she shouldn't do that, she give her a job. Do I think I'm all that self-righteous and all that? So when it comes to situations like this, I'll leave the comment section to let them give you an answer. Because I personally wouldn't do it. I don't know how I'm going to raise the money, all right, but I wouldn't do it. I don't know what you want with your life. You understand? So I can't impose my thoughts on you. Do you get me? Yeah. But this is a really difficult thing. And I know it's not going to be an easy decision to make. All right? But then, I don't know if you can explore other alternatives or something. All right?
Let's have it.
Hi, lovely Nanekia. I really love your show. I really love the movement of your lips and teeth when you're reading. Please keep me anonymous. Hey, all this compliment for me to keep you anonymous. You don't have to do all that, but thank you. In my second relationship, the first one was a toxic one. I met my second partner in level 100 in 2021. After 2 months, we started dating POV. On our second meeting, I found out this guy was cheating through his phone when he left his phone to me and went out. I didn't confront him, but I left. But then I found out I was pregnant. I've gone through a lot with him, POV, but this guy has never spent more than 200 cedis on me since we started dating. Except when I got pregnant. He gave me money to, I'm assuming, abort. Okay. Which I did. We've been dating for over 2 years now, and this guy doesn't spend on me. Nothing about my upkeep concerns in POV. This guy could tell me he wants to sleep and will be on another call. He started giving me time. He go to bed at 8 p.m. and wake up at 5 a.m. for work. So no calls. This guy, when he closes from work, will call me on the way, so we talk, and will not pick calls when I call in the evening or busy. POV, this guy gets intimate with me and never gives me anything. I'm only his sex toy. He has never posted me, but posts other ladies when we argue. POV, he stays a month of late without calls and texts. POV, I'm tired. And want to quit in a wise and sensible way, flawlessly. What bothers me is he doesn't see what's wrong with his actions. POV, he's actually cheating. POV, help me with directions and points, so let's go peacefully. Please, POV. My dear, some of these things, just see. A man, or let me not even make it a gender thing. Someone will treat you bad, yeah, when you allow yourself. That is what I've come to understand. Someone will treat you bad when you allow yourself. You want to leave without looking like a bad person. But recently, someone told me something that sometimes leaving and looking like a bad person is the best option you have. You just don't need to care. I think today's safe that I'm recording this. Today is Tuesday, 13th of August. Today that I'm recording this, I chanced on Mami Adjo's video on TikTok where she was saying that people will do this, people will do that, people would like this, people will say this, people will say that. And then she said, has anybody died out of what people will say? If we always think of what people will say, we will follow people. If something happens to us, the same people will say, she should have just left. My dear, look out for yourself. You can just either call him and sit down and tell him that, listen, I know you don't respect me. I know you don't love me. I know I'm just a sex toy to you. I know you don't want to honor me as a woman. And listen, I love myself too much to be allowed to be treated this way. And so listen, respectfully, fuck you. Yeah. Respectfully, fuck you. Respectfully, get out of my house or get out of my life. Respectfully, baby, and move on with your life. Sometimes live with a bang. Let them remember you in the next few months in their head. In fact, in the next few years in their head, they'll be, I mess up, because they treated you bad. So I get it. You want to be all civilized. I get it. You want to be the perfect girl so that tomorrow he'll remember you. But sometimes live with a bang so that he'll remember you. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to end this episode and I will come back with the next one next week. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and then share. And I'll see you in the next video. Please share your opinion in the comment section, both on the audio platforms and on the video platforms. Thank you, and I love you so much. Bye.